constant thorn in my side, Miss McCall. It's time to extract you.
I want you to tell me every word that FBI agent, what's his name? What's his name?
Rayner.
Rayner. What did Agent Rayner say?
Okay, how about we just jump to the important part?
Okay.
I can have blanket immunity if I give up Sonny.
It's no happy accident that Agent Rayner came to you alone and off the record. Gives him deniability. It's your word against his that the meeting ever took place. Let's be realistic. Who are the authorities going to believe? A clean-cut government civil servant or you? Look, I have no doubt that it was a legitimate reaching out. The feds want your cooperation, which means you have landed in a rather unique position, Jason. Blanket immunity?
Across the board, yeah.
Well, that's quite an offer, considering the laundry list of crimes you've put your stamp on.
And all I have to do in exchange is provide information on Sonny and the Zakars.
An argument exists that it's the right thing to do.
Not where I live.
Okay, like, Jason, just consider it. You give the feds the information they need to bring down Sonny and the Zakara organization. And then you are free to carry on as usual. And Jason, that means it's your rules. No more wars. No more bloodshed. No more innocents getting caught in arbitrary lines of fire. Peace finally comes to Port Charles, and it is once again a safe and happy place to raise your children. And isn't that devoutly to be wished?
You've always struck me as a really smart woman. Why don't you do the right thing? You need to let me go. You got to get back into your scary black van, head to the Canadian border, get on the first flight to Russia or Switzerland, wherever it is you came from.
Why would I take such a convoluted trip if the simpler solution would be just to eliminate you?
Because if I show up dead, Jason Morgan will retaliate.
Oh, you know, I hate to disabuse you of such a obviously fondly held notion, but Jason Morgan is desperately fighting to hold on to his territory. He doesn't have time to waste avenging old girlfriends. Bring her.
No.
I already took care of Elizabeth and Jake. They don't have to be afraid of their association with me ever again.
Having removed yourself from their lives, again, I see two flaws. A, you've done it before with no lasting success. B, your absence might not be enough to keep them safe.
What does that mean?
It means that anyone with any animosity towards you, Jason, knows about your involvement with Elizabeth. The fact that you're no longer together with her does not equate to you not caring about what happens to her or her children. Did Agent Rayner say you'd have to testify? Join witness protection?
Just information.
And are you going to give it to him?
What do you think?
I think you're unbelievable. I think you're unbelievable. After everything that has happened, you are still willing to ignore what is in your best interest to protect Sonny. When is it enough,
Sonny was
Jason?
like a father to me. The least I owe him is my protection. In fact, I think I need to do more. Boss is at home.
Oh, but his wife is. Hi, Jason. How are you? Come in. Do you want something to drink?
No, thanks.
Okay. You want to sit outside on the terrace? It's really pretty.
Right here's just fine. I'll wait right here.
Oh, okay. So congratulations are in order. Feel free to spit those out at any time.
Congratulations.
You know the man of few words crap gets old really fast. I did want to thank you, though, because if I'd married you that day when we were on our way to see the Justice of the Peace, I wouldn't have been able to marry Sonny, and I gotta tell you, I think it might be the smartest move I ever made. Too bad it didn't turn out so well for you, huh? Well, you've had a couple of bad weeks, haven't you? I mean, first Sonny kills Karpov, and then the Russians come after you, and they torch your house and your business and your shipping yards. They go after your girlfriend's kid. By the way, you should know, the entire time that Jake was being held hostage, Sonny completely suspended all business activity, all. He didn't want to take the risk of aggravating the Russians and Jake getting hurt.
I'd expect nothing less.
Well, he'd just taken over my family business. I mean, he was newly in power, so his compassion could really be interpreted as weakness. He made a big sacrifice for you. It was a big risk.
I'm grateful.
Of course, now he's going to have to step up and take the reins and lead.
You mean against me?
I don't know when Sonny's going to be back. It could be hours. Do you want me to have him call you?
No, it's better if we talk in person.
Well, if you're here to make peace, I have to tell you that it's a little bit late. Sonny is the acting head of the Zakar organization, so I seriously doubt he's going to stop something that's already in motion because you've decided to make nice.
So tell me this, Claudia. Do you speak for Sonny now?
No, I'm just giving you my input.
Yeah, your
my
input.
take.
You went from hating Sonny to having the inside track pretty fast.
Well, it turns out we're not natural enemies, after all. Let's just say that we are starting to find some common ground.
Any last words?
When you're wasting an opportunity, if you want to ambush Jason, use me as bait.
No, we tried that with his girlfriend's kid. You saw how well that worked out. No, my way is cleaner. Yeah, get her!
Maybe I was wrong before. Maybe it's good that you're here, making the first move. I mean, if you can find a way to compromise a little bit, it's possible that you and Sonny could find a way to work together, or at least stay out of each other's way, right?
What are you doing here?
I thought we should talk, but I don't think there's anything to say.
Well, that's your call.
Claudia told me that you held off going against the Russians while Jake was being held. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you got him back.
That was weird. That was really weird. He waits all this time, and then he comes and he says 2 words to you, and he takes off.
Well, that's just... Yeah. Well, look, you know what? Jason knows that he forced me into this position, so I got no choice. I'm gonna have to move into his territory.
What are you gonna do if he fights you?